Hello, chimpanzee volunteers. Welcome to another tutorial to help you participate in the Zooniverse Chimpanzee project. Before chimpanzees can be matched at a site, they must first be described. This helps us tell them apart from each other. We make it fairly easy to write descriptions by providing a template of the traits that you can use to get you started. All you need to do is write what you see. This tutorial explains how to find chimps that need a written description, and will show you, using a real example, how to do it. We'll go over each of the main traits that we'd like you to describe, such as sex, face, nose, and ears, and we'll introduce you to some of the tools you'll need for the task. Let's get started. From the main chimpanzee talkboard, choose the current research site where chimp matching is in progress. When recording this video, it was green toadstool. When you click the link, it takes you to the main talkboard for the site. The first thing you need to do is read the ReadMeFirst discussion. It is always pinned at the top of the board with a red pin. For this tutorial, we need 4 pieces of crucial information from this document. We need to know who the site's moderator is. We need to know what the site's abbreviation is, which is taken from the 2-word site name. In this case of green toadstool, the abbreviation is GT. We need the template for the description. And we also need the link to the main chimpanzee spreadsheet, which is known as the spreadsheet. I suggest you load this in your browser and bookmark it so that you don't have to hunt for it again. Let's scroll back to the top to see the search box. We want to find videos with chimps that have not yet been described. Enter hashtag GFV_GT into the search box. GFV stands for Good Face View, and GT is the 2-letter abbreviation for the site you're in. This is a hashtag that is used to identify videos that contain chimps whose face is clearly visible. A good face view will help us distinguish this chimp from chimps in other videos. Make sure you include the hashtag in front of the GFV. Click Return. Here's the list of search results containing all of the videos that have been tagged GFV_GT. Now we want to find videos that still need descriptions written for the chimps. This will require a bit of research. Click one of the subject numbers in the search results to open the list of comments about that video. Scan through the comments to see if a description has been written. If there is already a description for the selected video, check if there are more chimps in that video that need descriptions written. If not, move on to the next subject number in the search results. So now we need to make sure that our chimp hasn't been described already in one of the other videos in the sequence. Double-click the subject number above that video and press Ctrl+C to copy it to your clipboard. Go to the video spreadsheet that you bookmarked earlier. Press Ctrl+F and then press Ctrl+V to paste the subject number 37135746 in the search box. This subject is the 3rd of 4 videos in this sequence. Click each of the other 3 video links in the sequence to check if a description has been written for the chimp in that subject. No description exists, so it's time to write one. Let's go back to our original subject. Scroll down below the list of comments and discussions to get to the empty comment box entitled "Leave a note about this subject." The information you provide in this comment will be linked to the video. We'll come back to this note in a minute when we begin to write the description. This would be a good time to remind you that if you haven't done so already, you should view the video tutorial entitled How to Recognize Chimpanzee Faces. It's available in the video tutorials resource list located in the Guides and List discussion on the main Chimpanzee talkboard. And you might want to read some of the existing descriptions for chimpanzees in your site's known and prospective lists. This will give you an idea of what goes into a description. And while we are in the site's known and prospective lists, open up any one of the lists and scroll to the bottom of the left navigation panel. The last slide in the list contains links to additional resources for chimp matching. If you need help trying to figure out what words to use to describe what you see, select the link to the Traits workbook. One of the sheets in that workbook contains a list of words that are commonly used to describe each of the traits. Chimpanzee would like to encourage you to use this list of traits as a template when you write your description. Let's go through each of these points. We'll use subject 37135-746 as our model. Identify the chimp's age and sex. This is obviously a female because she's carrying an infant. If there was no infant, then you might look for a pink swelling on her butt, or for testicles if it's a male. We're not trying to specify her age in actual years, but only to differentiate between adult and juvenile. This is an adult because she has an infant. A chimp's body can be described using its build, size, color, and hair density. This female has a slim build, black-brown speckled hair, light brown on her back and legs and on top of her head and nape. If you're describing a male, perhaps he has a distinctive light gray back, or maybe the hair on his back is thinning a bit. Describe the shape of a chimp's brows and whether they are wide or narrow, thick or thin, protruding, or have a gap or dip between them. Her brows are protruding, almost straight, and have a slight dip. They are slanting on the edges, and there's possibly a scar on the right side. Yes, we describe a chimp's butt because this is often a very unique feature that is used to tell chimps apart. Describe the butt's color and the shape of its callosities. These are also known as sit pads. If it's a female, describe the swelling, and if it's a male, describe how the testes look. Her butt is big and has a black striped spot on the left callosity. Her swelling is bright pink. Describe the shape and position of both the right and left ears if visible. You should note if there is a deformation, such as a fold in the ear, or any cuts. Her ears are black, big, round, and they stand off from the head. The rim on the right ear looks odd, and it's probably a deformation. Describe the skin color of the chimp's face, and if you see any visible scars. A lot of chimps have areas of lighter skin on their body, but especially on their faces. This is called depigmentation. This female's face has black skin, a big wrinkle below the left eye, and smaller wrinkles below the right eye. Describe the overall shape of the top of a chimp's head. The balding pattern is especially important because it's often a very distinguishing trait. This chimp has an oval head with round balding on her forehead. A chimp's muzzle is the area from the nose down to the chin. It usually is a noticeably different color than the rest of the face, with distinctive boundaries. Note the shape of the muzzle and its color, and whether or not it has a beard around the edges. This chimp has a narrow, round muzzle with a thin gray beard. Describe the size of the nose, the shape of the nostrils, and any other obvious features. Perhaps the nose is really flat or one nostril is larger than the other. This chimp's nose is V-shaped with a small crease and big nostrils. Note any special traits that you haven't already described. These could include scars, missing fingers, toes, or limbs. Perhaps the infant has some type of notable feature. As previously mentioned, this female's upper right ear may be deformed, and she has speckled hair. Also, this is a good place to mention that she has a big dorsal female infant who has rounded brows, a dark eye mask and nose, big round ears, and a huge anal tuft. This is how our description looks so far. Under the description, let's start a new line and enter a tag for the site's moderator. At this site, the moderator's tag is @NuriaM. By pinging the moderator in this way, they'll be alerted that a description for the chimp has been provided and will add the chimp to the site's known and prospective chimp list. Click the green Add Your Comment button. You'll see that your comment is now appended below the video. Congratulations! You have just described a chimp.